Hello traders, and I welcome you again to the Forex Boat Trading Academy. And in our today's video, what we will be doing is analyzing the Canadian against the Japanese yen. So Canadian dollar versus the yen. This will be a low time frame. Specifically, we will be looking at the 1 hour chart and 4 hour chart price action. Before we get started, I would like to remind you that information in this video is for educational purpose only, should not be considered as the financial advice. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to follow the videos we're doing every week, as well as updates on all our previously made analysis. Let's get started with the Canadian Japanese yen, and I would like to move to the 4 hour time frame, zoom it out so we can see the big picture. On this chart, we can clearly see higher highs and higher lows pattern is being printed because previously made high has been broken right there. Also, we have the uptrend trend line. We can now zoom back in and we are rejecting this trend line. So the trend line got rejected along with the 200 simple moving average. So this is a very strong support. Besides, we also see that this was previous level of resistance or area of resistance, which became the support. Now let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the hourly chart, we see that the price broke above the simple downtrend trend line under the strong buying pressure. And right now, what we could have experienced is the ABC correction, which is the correctional pattern based on the Elliott wave theory, which means that this is likely to be a continuation of an uptrend with the 5 wave moves. So there could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves in total. Usually it's pretty hard to see them, but once you master it, you can of course use the Elliott wave theory. Nonetheless, on this correction, ABC correction, what we had is the rejection of the previous level of support. So there was this support previously formed and we had rejected it once again. So ABC, then new higher high, then this correction followed, and previously we rejected the 200 simple moving average, and now it is acting as the support after the breakout. Along with that, we have rejection of the 50% fibs based on this correction. So break above and then rejection of the moving average and rejection of the 50% Fibonacci. So back to 4 hour chart, we can assume that the price will continue rising under the given circumstances because the current price action strongly favors the uptrend. So it could bring the price towards the previously made high, which is near 82.10 level, and this is where the previous top has been formed. You can see there was the original high at this price, then price spiked above, and we have this level. Also, I have applied fibs to this correction to see which levels should be watched. Now the closest one seems to be 161.8 fibs at 81.98. Basically, this is the strong psychological level, which nearly corresponds to 82.00. Then we have this potential double top formation where price is likely to be heading. If this level will get broken, the final target could be located at 82.32, which is based on 261.8 fibs. So these are the levels to watch if the price will continue rising. But at this stage, as long as this support holds at 81.45, we are likely to continue moving up. If there will be this break to the downside, at least a spike, this will invalidate the bullish outlook, and most likely price will be retesting the 81 support area. So very important that this support, local support, will hold in order for the trend to continue. And because this is analysis on the 1 hour time frame and 4 hour time frame, this could be a pretty fast move to the upside, which is likely to take just several days. Maybe price will even reach the final resistance by the end of the week. So that's it on the Canadian Japanese yen. Time to move back to the previously made analysis and see what actually happens there. Australian Swiss franc uptrend continuation is expected. We're rejecting the simple uptrend trend line. So maybe the final move will take place towards the resistance that we expected for so long. It's a daily time frame, guys. We posted this analysis once the price was at this stage, at this bottom. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. It was expected that this could be a very sluggish move to the downside, although it's still valid. And we are below the resistance, key resistance, so still expecting the price to decline as long as the resistance holds. The euro Swiss franc, as we can see, it rejected the support, so still a valid point for the long-term uptrend, which is likely to continue. But if price breaks below this spike produced here at 1.0735, it will get invalidated. So still watching to see whether this support holds. If yes, this should be a long-term uptrend because this is yet again a daily time frame. The dollar Swiss franc, still range trading. We can clearly spot the resistance formed near 0.8921. So could be some more consolidation, but we can also spot that the potential reversed head and shoulders pattern is being formed. And this means that we need to break above the neckline in order to confirm it. For now, this is still more of a range trading, and as soon as there will be a confirmed break above this resistance, price is likely to have a fast move to the upside. The euro dollar broke below this support, so we might be still consolidating or moving lower. So I will be closing this chart because we will be making new analysis if there will be something interest. For now, it seems like consolidation is likely to take place and it might take quite a bit of time. So closing this chart, and we will get back to the euro once there is some clarity. The euro Japanese yen clearly reached and rejected the previously made resistance, which became the support, and as long as it holds, it is a bullish trend. And considering we just had a Canadian Japanese yen potential upside move, maybe it will be the Japanese yen weakness that will drive the euro Japanese yen to the upside, and in that case it will most likely be during the Asian session opening hours. The dollar Canadian dollar, as we can see, price rejected the moving average right there, and we produced a new lower low after that. So it's a little bit tricky, but the trend is clearly bearish. So this rejection is something to look at, and it seems like the consolidation is still gonna take place, and maybe we will form even a triple bottom. For now, it's unclear what will be the near-term move for the dollar against the Canadian dollar, because it seems like the dollar itself is weak and the Canadian dollar is strong. In this case, this will be the downtrend continuation. But all in all, this is not very clear because it's range trading right now and price could spike or jump in any direction. So closing the dollar Canadian as well. Pound Swiss franc, we have nearly tested the resistance. Most likely it will get tested, but already in the resistance area. So seems like there is a potential for the correction, but maybe a price will move towards the second resistance. Still watching it, still interesting how far the trend might bring the Pound Swiss franc. New Zealand Canadian dollar, we broke below the trend line, so I will have to invalidate this analysis because we were watching this trend line if there will be the breakout or not. So breakout occurred, and this means that there is some selling pressure and it might result in the price decline towards one of the moving averages. Closing the chart, the pound New Zealand dollar. Well, we almost hit the resistance, so still a little bit to go. Most likely it will be tested throughout this week because the trend is strongly bullish, and we need to watch the moving averages. As long as price remains above the moving averages, and most importantly above this support area, which previously was the resistance, we need to hold this support. I will just mark it, and as long as price is above this support, it will remain bullish trend, and we will watch for the potential resistance to be tested during this next week. The euro New Zealand dollar, we were expecting the move to the upside, but price rejected the nearest resistance, which previously was the support. This means that the consolidation can take place. In this case, price will be stuck between 169.40 and 170.70. So this is unclear for the Euro New Zealand dollar, but yet the probability is in favor of an uptrend due to the higher highs and higher lows. Now the previously made low at 69.38 must be watched. If price will break below, then maybe we will be seeing double bottom, but we need definitely to see a break and close below, most importantly on the daily time frame. So for now we will continue on watching this, but also watching this support if there will be break and close below this level, which will invalidate the bullish outlook. And guys, that's it. We hope you enjoyed our today's analysis for the Canadian against the Japanese yen, which we expect to go up as long as the support area holds. And in the next video, we will update you as to what has happened to this currency pair, whether it went down or went towards the resistance. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell not to miss all these updates. And of course, click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Till next time, and we wish you profits.